What's up, AK family?
We are here on the Harmony of the Seas. We are in St. Kitts today. It is our first time ever being to St. Kitts.
Right.
It looks so beautiful, and today we are so excited. We're doing an island tour with Thenford Grey's Island Tours. We're getting a grand tour of the island.
Right.
So we cannot wait to see what this island has to offer and learn the history.
If you guys are joining us for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you can keep up with all of our trips, all that we do, whenever we travel. So,
let's see St. Kitts.
let's go.
The port area is very open. You've got a nice picture spot right there in the middle. You know how it is at the ports, nice shopping areas, but this port looks really big. We'll see more of it later when we come back from our excursion, but pretty nice. We are over here just waiting. Half of our group just got in this van, and the other half, we're waiting for another van. Nice and air conditioned. Feels good out here, but it'll be nice to be in some AC. Our chariot awaits.
To ask of me any questions you may have, and to stop me at any point of interest. If you wish to take a photograph or to take a longer look at any particular scene, I'll be delighted to oblige. We have embarked on what we call the Grand Tour of St. Kitts, which is going to take us at first through our capital city, which lies before you. Then we are going to go along the Caribbean Sea coast. We are going to make two major stops. One at Romney Manor, Batik, and the other at the World Heritage Site, Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park. And then we're going to come back this way and go beyond the hills on the right, out to the beach, where we'll have our beach stop. St. George's Anglican Church. And the history of the island is one of intense rivalry between the British and the French. Notice on the right the little sign up there, Church Street. Notice on the right?
It's small.
The ferry, where we can get across to our sister island of Nevis. King Charles was the man on the throne. So wherever the British went to try and suck up to the king, they call it Charleston, Charlestown, Charlesport. Take note of the black sand that comes from the volcanic origin of the island. We don't have time to make a t-shirt, do we? This is where your t-shirt comes from. This is the West Indian Sea Island cotton, and it's a prize cotton. These are called the sugar works, the old sugar factory. This ahead of us is the boiling house, where the large pots are set in stone. The four largest islands in the Caribbean chain: Cuba, Hispaniola, which has Haiti and Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. Those four islands. The Greater Antilles. And little islands like St. Kitts, 68 square miles. Guess what they call it?
Lesser.
The Lesser Antilles. No, I'm not happy with that name, but why should I be?
We are at the Batik Manor, where we will look and see how they make batik.
The rainforest is, I think, very close to here, but it's so beautiful. There's so many different types of plants and trees and greenery. The tour has been very good so far. Mr. Grey himself is giving us the tour, and he's like straight out of a history book with the information. Like, he's a nice man. Like, he seems like somebody I went to church with. Our admission to this place is included with the tour, so keep that in mind, y'all. But it's so peaceful.
So they said the traveler can find some refreshment inside there. But the correct name is Ravenella madagascariensis.
Mr. Grey is teaching us about all of the plants and the fruits and everything over here. This palm, Traveler's Palm, it is huge. So peaceful. I feel like this is what heaven is like. Kind of. It's better, but I'm just saying. Look at how pretty this is, y'all. All the greenery, and you could see the Caribbean Sea back there. It's a little hazy, but look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at this. There are restrooms here if you need to go. And this is where you go in to see the demonstration of how they make the batik.
That has been waxed 5 times and dyed 5 times. It took 9 days to finish. On the wall, we show you all the different steps to making it. From trace all the way across the final product. The more colors, the longer it takes. To tell genuine batik, to take it and do reverse. If it's not reversible, it's not true batik. It has to be the same on both sides. So that is the batik is done.
We're inside where they make the batik, and there are so many different pieces of artwork and clothing that they've made themselves that they have for sale. Listen, the auntie in me is just loving this. We love a nightgown. That's what I'm getting in my head. You know what I'm saying? But these are so beautiful. Like, I know a lot of people in our lives that would like these. They've got lots of different stuff in here. You can get tank tops. You can get all kinds of stuff. And they even have fitting rooms over here if you want to try it on to make sure it fits you right. They have soap that's native to the island. Oh, I can't resist body care. They have jasmine. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So when you step out of the shop over here, when you come to the right, they have a place where you can get drinks and water and stuff like that. So we're definitely gonna go over here and get something refreshing. After you get some refreshments over here, they have a nice area over here called the viewing gallery, where you can sit and look at this view. Oh my gosh. And they also have some of the freshly made batik that's hanging up here and air drying. We are officially leaving Romney Manor, our first stop here in St. Kitts. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. It's like the sun really popped out as soon as we got here. We are on to the next place. All right, AK family, we are here at the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park. The elevation is 500 feet, so we are up high. And it is so beautiful up here. Just from what we've seen, just stepping out of the van. We are going to make the trek up this hill over here to the Fort George Museum, and we're just gonna look around. We have like 30-45 minutes here. We were told that they do have a visitor center over here where we can do like a debriefing on the history of this place. So if we go in here, that's where we'll see that. But you guys, look, really, look at the mountains.
Absolutely.
Ready to go? Time to get in a workout. But it'll be worth it when we get to the top. Mr. Grey told us about a technique to get up these stairs. He called it the royal technique. He said when the queen would come up these stairs, she would go up a couple of steps, she would stop, wave hello, talk to some people, and then she'd take 2 more steps up, and then she'd stop, and then she'd talk. That's the royal technique. It's working because ain't no way you can just do this in one stretch.
You could.
I could not.
But apparently the queen didn't break sweat.
And I also am a queen, so I am not trying to break sweat.
Royal technique. Oh my God.
Smile and wave, boys.
Oh my God. We made it to the top, and as you can see, it is like walking in a time machine. This place is super quiet up here, peaceful.
Yeah, it is.
The breeze is super nice. Look at that.
Hazy because there's some dust from the Sahara in Africa that's coming over this way, which I actually saw that before we left to come on this cruise. So it's not as clear as it would typically be. Like in this picture here, you can see how clear, like we should be able to see those islands over here in the distance. and we can only kind of see one. Which that island is Saint Eustatius.
No.
Eustatius.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's 3.
Still beautiful. We just can't see all of it. But I mean, look at this vast ocean.
It's like super beautiful. It's just super overcast, cloudy, dusty.
Dusty. Yeah. It's dusty.
It's ashy outside.
No, it's ashy outside.
It's ashy
That's
outside.
hilarious. Let's go inside the fort. See what it looks like inside. It's so quiet up here.
So we've been in the fort in Puerto Rico. Now we're going inside the fort.
Yeah, this is cool.
Into KITTS.
Wow. It's so quiet. This was the typical layout of one of the barracks. So it looks like they had 6 to a room. I need these men to stop staring at us, please. You guys, they have a museum room. There's so much history. The first inhabitants, yeah, that's right. Talk about the originators up in here. The Atlantic trade, sugar and slavery. Oh wow, they talk about enslaved Africans and how that relates to this fort. There's just so much knowledge. If you're a history person, you would love this fort. That's where we just came from. Wow, this is kind of scary that they don't have like a barrier here. I don't know. But look how cool this is. All the cannons, and look at the view from up here. Apparently, this fortress was actually restored in 1965. So much history, like we've been seeing carvings, and they explain what that means. There's just so much to see. Look at the kitties. They're so cute at the entrance of the gift shop.
See a lot of movement all the way back behind them.
Yeah, must look like lemurs. Aww.
For our next stop, we are at Timothy Hill, which is a high point where you can see 2 different oceans. So, Aaron, what are the 2 oceans you can see again? I forget.
This is the Atlantic and this is the Caribbean.
Okay. So you got the Atlantic right here, and then you've got the Caribbean. And Mr. Grey told us, he said, when couples take pictures, you make sure you stand on whichever side represents your personality, because
so Kai's gonna be on the Atlantic side and I'll be on the Caribbean.
He said the Atlantic side is known to have rougher seas, and the Caribbean side is very calm. So he said you stand on what? So you saying I'm standing on the Atlantic?
Yeah.
This is shady. That was shady.
I'm very laid back. Kyra is not.
It's true. I would be the Atlantic side and Aaron would be the calm Caribbean side. So you've got the beautiful cliff side here where you can take your pictures at Timothy Hill. But y'all, I feel like nobody shows this. But then you come over to the right and look at this. It's like Instagram versus reality right now. Gotta show y'all so you can see the real.
Instagram versus reality.
No, it really is. This is like a prime situation of that. This is like a popular spot to take pictures, but I have never seen this other side of it over here. So it's just like on the side of the highway. And then over here you've got like little spots where you can do some like souvenir shopping, you can get some snacks and stuff. So you all, we are back from our excursion, our Grand Island tour. I did want to let you all know that we did have the option to stop at the beach.
Right.
The beach was called Frigate Beach, and we passed through. We didn't get out, so we couldn't take much footage, but there were a ton of like restaurants and beach bars and stuff like that. We had the option to stop for about 90 minutes before coming back here to the port, but you did also have the option to skip that and come straight back to the port. So we chose option 2, mainly because, well, for me, like the beach just looked okay. Like the beach didn't look like it was that great. We just rather come back to the port, kind of explore. You know, we gotta find a magnet since this is our first time here. So, and maybe find some good food to eat too. So we're gonna walk around the port.
All right, family, we have just had a successful, informative, and safe excursion with Gray's Island Excursion. It was awesome. And we had the privilege of getting Mr. Grey himself to take us on the excursion, and we just want to give a little shout out spotlight. Mr. Grey, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Great. Tell us, where can a traveler to St. Kitts, a tourist, where can they find you to book an excursion, an island excursion with you?
Well, we have a website. It is called thenfordgreytours.com. thenfordgreytours.com or Grey's Island Excursion. Either one you would get there. And we have areas where you can just book, you can choose from different tours. Just click and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
It was awesome. You guys definitely need to try out Grey's Island Excursion when you come to St. Kitts.
We'll also have all the information with the websites linked down below, so you can go to our description box and just click to access the website from there. When you are done with your tour, you get dropped off over here, which is kind of in the middle of the port to the entrance, and the ship is down this way. So when you come around the corner from the taxis, there's this big old, you can't miss it. Back to the ship is to the left. If you get lost, that's on you. It's your own fault if you don't make it back to the ship. But do you guys see just how big this port is? And there's this bar, Cheers. So if you want to have a drink or something right here at the port, you can. This is one of many like places to eat and get drinks and stuff here. Let me stop playing and get me a Louis bag. Fire.
Sam will look at you. No, Sam will look at you and be like, that's fake.
Aaron's best friend.
That's fake.
We found a magnet. This is the one that we're gonna get. And the magnets are $4. But Aaron, look. Look. Y'all, for real, they got like the stuff for real. Y'all gonna get me a pair. How do I look in them? Bro, I'm not mad at these. I'm for real. Alright, y'all, when you guys come to St. Kitts, come to the end of the port, all the way down here at the end, next to this walking area to go into the Pelican shopping mall, right over here. I was trying to be funny in the store, but like, this is kind of the spot if you're trying to get some stuff. So come check the store out. The people in here are really nice too. We're back over where we were dropped off earlier today, and we saw this place when we were pulling in. And we saw on the side it said rotis sold here. Say no more. We'll be going in here and we'll be getting some delicious roti. Let's go. We are sitting down. It's hot. We're so sweaty and stuff. We ordered some drinks. We ordered some roti. Mine is already here. I got chicken roti, and y'all, this thing is heavy. We're still waiting for Aaron's, but we did get some drinks. I got the Paradella soft drink, so we're gonna try that. I also got this pink ting, which I've never seen pink ting before. Cheers to you, AK family.
Unlike some good old ginger ale.
Ooh, it's a pear drink. The flavor of pear is strong. Look at this roti. It's huge. Like, I don't think you understand. It's so good, y'all. Look at that chicken.
There's one thing y'all don't know about AK family. We love to eat, y'all.
We love to eat.
Okay? Good food is ministry to us.
We love to eat. Look at this hot sauce. Look at the name of it. I almost want to buy it.
How it's packaged?
No, this gonna have you messed up.
This is not your average hot sauce.
I want to buy it. It's $7. Oh my gosh. Straight from St. Kitts.
And just like that, we have finished our shopping. Kyra got a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. We're just finishing up our stay here at St. Kitts. It has been a fantastic and full day. But right now, we're going to probably take some pictures by this side and then head back to the ship.
Yeah, there's so much shopping here at this port is huge. There's so many places to shop, places to eat. We really like it. Me and Aaron were saying like there's just so much to do here. So we gotta come back. Yeah. And we were talking too, we're trying to see the rest of the Caribbean, like Southern Caribbean. This was just a little taste.
Right.
But
the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's time for us to see the rest of the Southern Caribbean finally.
Right.
So, St. Kitts, you've been very good to us today.
Yep. So, we'll see you when we get back on the ship.